Check it, check, mic, check. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, troops, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to the channel. Mark, that's me, my words, where we follow trading, travelling, and training. As always, before I do against this very quick video, please continue to hit that subscribe button down there. And if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Here we are, troops. Tuesday, 21st of June, 2022, the start of the trading week, short trading week, because yesterday the American market was closed for Juneteenth, troops. So yeah, bit of an inactive day yesterday. That's why I didn't put a video out. What's the point? Nothing going on. Here we are, pre-market. Last week we closed, AMC closed the week 12.53. Not too bad considering the week that we had, troops, to be honest. And you can see here on the chart, on the daily chart, we are hugging on average that $12, 13, 14, 15 area that I've been watching. We're hugging it, troops. It's almost like I'm getting close to saying that's the bottom. That's the bottom because it seems to be keep coming back there. But let's see how we get on this week. Pre-market looking quite good actually, up 2.23%. We don't really take too much notice of that. But after the week we had last week, why not? Let's look for some positivity. So those levels, they remain unchanged, troops, for me. Keep an eye on those for AMC. I've noticed some bickering again in the community between AMC and GME and this, that, and not interested here, troops. I've got both. I hold both. What? Why do people get so precious about one or the other? I can't understand it. Just do what you're doing. Don't feel like you need to attack the other one because you're only holding one. Jeez, just not worth it, troops. Focus on what you've got. Don't worry what the others are doing if you're not holding it. Simple as that. Anyway, over to GameStop. Again, it was a good end to the week after what was a pretty brutal week as well. We dipped to a low last week of $114. And we closed at $135, up 7.5%, troops, on the day on Friday. Again, that 130 area that I've got pegged out there, that is pretty much holding. On average there, you can see that. So I think, troops, just some accumulation, some consolidation going on with these stocks this week. Again, watching that 130 level, see if we can maintain that up in pre-market. Again, not too interested in what's going on there. Ryan Cohen tweeting about flatulence. I take his point though, aside from the stocks, because farting for me, it's one of the I get so embarrassed by it. I do it openly when there's just me and my kid around. Like, we have a good laugh about it. We're both boys and, we do it. But in the presence of anyone else, I really struggle. I really struggle with it. Unless it's involuntary, which does happen on occasion. Anyway, another cryptic tweet, maybe. Don't know what it means. There's some theories out there. Go and have a look at Super Stonk. They'll tell you what it means, probably. But I'm just looking at the stock price. So there we go. What's coming up this week? Not a lot really, not that I'm aware of. So we'll just see where we are, troops. Let's get the trading week started and see what happens as we go along. Another stock that I'm watching, that I'm invested in, that you guys know, is CLVS. And that had an amazing end to the week last week, troops. Closing at $1.18, up 31, almost 32%. And it's up again 6.7% in pre-market. There are rumours of a buyout. Last week, the shareholder meeting, was it last week? Yeah, I'm sure it was last week. Last week they had the shareholder meeting where they didn't get the votes required for another reverse split. Sorry about that. I live near the hospital. There's an ambulance going past. They didn't get the votes required for a reverse split, which I'm really pleased about. I first got into this stock years ago. And I've watched it be absolutely obliterated to be honest, by the CEO. It's done dilution, whilst continually hiring executives and giving himself bonuses and pay rises and blah, blah, blah. So actually, I was quite glad that we voted against that reverse split. And there's rumours of a buyout by Sanofi. But we'll see. Again, it's all rumours, it's all speculation. You never really know about these things until it's actually announced. But pleased to see it back over $1, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, last week we had a low of 58 cents. So if you got in at 58 cents, you know, and you're riding at 118 with some more to come, it looks like today. We shall see, troops. Happy days. Still slightly below my average, but I did sell a packet of shares earlier on this year when the price was, I think it was, I can't remember where it was, $3 or $4 or something, and I made some good money off that. So these, what I've got now, are riding on house money. Again, 126 is just below my average, so yet to break even. But if it does pop and there is buyout and we do get a nice price per share, we're going to be sitting pretty. So one to look at, troops, one to consider. As always, it's not financial advice. Do your own due diligence, etc., etc. And that's it, troops. That's all I've got for you this week. I'm just excited for this week. Let's see what happens. It seems like last week we were starting to turn a corner. Obviously, a lot can go wrong, a lot can go right. Crypto making a little bit of a rebound. Bitcoin back over $21,000 as I speak, from a low of 17,500 over the weekend. So, you know, that took a really big dip. Let's see what happens. Watching and waiting. All right, troops, that's it from me. So, as always, wherever you are in the world, do take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you back here on Friday in the next one. Cheers, troops.